mentioned by the Honorable Senator who had just spoken, Your Honor, it refers to a situation where a party had presented its evidence and it is closing its evidence, Your Honor. In this case, there is no closure yet to speak of. So this will not apply. The way I understood the manifestation of the gentleman representing the private prosecution yesterday, it is because there was an objection to the offer of that testimony, and therefore he is merely making an offer of proof. And the situation cannot be covered or cannot be considered as falling within the ambit of offer of proof, Your Honor, because the situation contemplated in an offer of proof is something like this. The witness is on the stand. He is being examined by counsel, and there is an objection interposed, and the objection was sustained. Therefore, he was prevented from answering the question. Then in that case, the examining counsel may offer or may tender an offer of proof, and that is by stating that if he is allowed, if the question is allowed, he would have elicited this kind of an answer, and only that. But as what the court will noted yesterday, practically several documents were mentioned. They were about to be marked upon motion, but it was denied by the court, Your Honor. And allegedly, they should be considered as evidence in this case. There is where I cannot affirm my concurrence or conformity, Your Honor, because it is violative of the rules of evidence, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
However liberal may the attitude be taken by this honorable court, I do not think that it will sustain the situation contemplated or brought about by the private prosecutor yesterday, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. We take note of the position of the defense, and as I said, let the manifestation stay in the record. It's not being offered yet. At the proper time, if I remember the rules of our impeachment rules, both parties will have 1 hour each, I think, to argue their case.
Closing.
Then it is at that time where you will have to tackle this issue. And I assure you that we are well informed about the rules of evidence.
We just brought that into the attention of this honorable body, Your Honor, with the hope that we may not be construed as having waived our objection to this kind of a procedure, Your Honor.
We understand your position.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, having said that, Your Honor, the prosecution is prepared to move to the next article, which is Article 7, Your Honor, and we are ready, Your Honor.
What happened to Article 4, Article 5, Article 6?
Your Honor, if... Yes, Your Honor. To recall, Your Honor, the original order was...
You have given that order of proof, but are you also going to present evidence on Article 4, Article 5, and Article 6?
May I turn over the floor to the lead prosecutor, Your Honor? Thank you very much.
All right, proceed. You present your witness.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. President.
Good afternoon.
We filed a manifestation to that effect, Mr. President, I think on the second week of the trial, and we stated the sequence of the articles. So first is Article 2, the SAL-N, non-disclosure of SAL-N. Then Article 3, which is this case, the competence, integrity, probity, and independence. And Article 7, Your Honor.
The presiding officer remembers that, and that's why I just want to clarify whether the prosecution will eventually present evidence on Article 4, 5, and 6. If you want to proceed on Article 7.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. For Article 7, Mr. President, may request that a member of the panel of prosecutors, Bayan party list, Eric Colmenares, be recognized.
The gentleman from the party list, the Honorable Congressman Colmenares, has the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Magandang hapon po.
Magandang hapon po naman.
Before we embark po on Article 7, may we be allowed po a brief manifestation just to give a roadmap or a brief sketch on how Article 7 is going to present its case, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ang prosekusyon po sa ilalim ng Article 7 ay magpe-present ng ebidensya na magpapatunay ng mga sumusunod. Una, bumoto si Chief Justice Corona para agad-agarang ibigay ang hinihinging TRO ni Ginang Arroyo kahit wala namang life and death urgency na ibigay itong TRO. Pangalawa po, noong November 15, bumoto ang Korte Suprema na i-grant ang TRO, pero dapat tuparin muna ang mga kondisyon bago ito maging effective, bago makalipad si Ginang Arroyo. Ang ginawa ni Chief Justice Corona, binaliktad ang desisyon ng Korte Suprema at ginawang effective yung TRO kahit hindi pa natupad ang
Your
mga
Honor,
kondisyon.
please, at this juncture, I hope
Ang
we will be
pangatlo po,
permitted to interrupt, Your Honor.
ang pangatlo po
Just a minute.
ay
Counsel, we will let him say these are matters of his representation, how he will develop his case. Anyway, the records of the case will show what happened.
salamat po. Pangatlo po, ilahad namin ng November 18. May desisyon na naman ang Korte Suprema na hindi na-comply ang isang kondisyon ng TRO kaya hindi po effective ito. Pero ang ginawa ni Chief Justice Corona, binaliktad na naman po ang desisyon at sinabi niyang effective ang TRO pending the compliance of the second condition. Pangapat po, in-extend niya ang office hours ng Korte Suprema, maagaran niyang inisyu ang TRO kahit hindi pa nagbayad ng bond, kahit hindi pa nag-submit ng SPA. Panlima po, si Chief Justice Corona fed information through Midas Marquez that misled the public para i-distort ang desisyon. At panghuli, si Chief Justice Corona pinigilan ang pag-upload ng dissent ni Justice Sereno, bahagi ng kanyang pag-attempt na ma-distort ang desisyon ng Korte Suprema.
Yan ba ay nasasaad sa record ng Korte Suprema?
Yes po, there was a dissent of the...
Hindi, yung sinabi ninyong lahat na yon naka-reflect dun sa mga record ng Korte Suprema.
Yes, Your Honor, we are going to present the testimonial and documentary evidence
So
to prove this po.
proceed. Okay.
Salamat po. And just to end na lang po, Your Honors, these acts, among others, we will prove in Article 7. We will show that by his acts, Chief Justice Corona betrayed public trust and he cannot therefore continue to remain in public office.
So proceed.
And the last sentence na lang po is na ang desisyon ni Chief Justice Corona was a conscious decision to favor former President Arroyo para makatakas siya sa mga kasong laban sa kanya. Thank you, Your Honor. That is just the brief manifestation.
If Your Honor, please, with the kind permission of the Honorable Court,
Yes.
I knew I may be charged of discourtesy, Your Honor.
No, go ahead.
But
go
I
ahead.
cannot in conscience tolerate this kind of presenting evidence, Your Honor, because it appears that what he is trying to tell the court are gospel truth, Your Honor. To our mind, it is a matter of evidence, Your Honor.
Well,
Whatever he says,
that is why, counsel, we are asking him to proceed. Those are his impressions, opinions. They are not evidence here.
Thank you, Your
They are the
Honor.
words of a lawyer advocating for his client, and so therefore, we will not take that as evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Maybe the public will believe or not believe what he says. Then that's why we want to receive the evidence so that we will see whether he's truthful in his manifestation.
Maraming salamat
Not
po, Your
that he is
Honor.
truthful, but whether, Your Honor, his manifestation are accurate and correct, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor, please. Your Honor, please. It was a mere manifestation, and the Senate President said yesterday, these are not evidence.
Yeah, proceed.
In fact, Your Honor, please.
Let's stop this discussion. Just
Okay, Your Honor, please.
procedure evidence.
Thank you for that grant, Your Honor. So we would like to call one of our prosecutors, Your Honor, the Deputy Speaker, Raul Daza, to present our first witness under Article 7, Your Honor.
I
I was thinking-
I thought you're the one
Yes, I was
presenting.
thinking.
Your
that
Honor,
you'd be-
I'm the lead prosecutor of Article 7. Deputy Speaker Daza is the lead prosecutor of Article 1. In our presentation of witnesses, Your Honor, we allow other panel members to handle a present
All right.
witness,
All right.
Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. May we ask the Honorable Court to recognize Deputy Speaker Raul Daza, Your
The
Honor.
honorable gentleman from Northern Samar, the Congressman Raul Dasa is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon, Mr. President.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, Brad.
Brad, good afternoon. Good afternoon to...
He's also your
distinguished counsel.
fraternity brother.
Good afternoon, Brad. Including Brad Drilon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nagara.
Mr. President, may we call our first witness to the stand, Secretary Laila de Lima of the Department of Justice.
The Honorable Secretary of Justice, if she's here, may now please take the witness stand if she wishes and be sworn in to testify in this impeachment trial.
She's on her way.
Well, I understand that she's in the holding room.